We're back with 3 of 4. Our wizard is going to be a little late today. The players have been wandering the world trying to figure out where is it that we're going. And Jacqueline's like this with her forehead, like, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. And in true sandbox fashion, the players are going where they think they need to go, and that's okay. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Until a better idea comes along.
See?
Right. And then they're like, you know what, Sam, GM Sam, you need to railroad us just a little bit, okay? Please. Just railroad us so we don't get lost no more. And you guys know what my answer to that is, right?
Nope.
It's not my problem. My problem is to try to follow along and stay with you guys. Which I'm going to share the map now.
At least we don't have a barter and artificer around along with us right now to mess things up.
Oh my God, no, he did not just do that. He just went there, guys. So there's your map.
Well, that was before me. That was before me.
Oh, you know what? You're right. That's right. You're right. You know what, Sonia?
Huh?
He's right. That bard. You know what? While we do this, I'm gonna take 5 minutes. I want to do something.
Okay.
Show you guys something. Close that. This. Give me a second. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you've already seen this, Harlan. So, you guys see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
There's your games, your game gallery, upcoming campaign, game systems, the FAQ, testimonials. That's coming later, and then all of that. Now, menu-wise, let's say you want to see all the games, right? Boom. There's all the games that are there. We'll go into your guys' game. There it is.
I remember that one.
Orcus Plague. Okay.
That's basically what this is. It's supposed to be a Lafarn Orcus Plague, but yeah. So there's questions you can ask me. You can pay here. And then you go in the game calendar. Of course, your game is not up there because I haven't added it to the calendar portion, but now you can see it here. It's designed to send you guys an email. Hey, you got a game tomorrow. Hey, you got a game in an hour. Let's do that. And then you can pay however. And then over here, request a game. Let me know what you want to do. That's little old me. Haha. And then the contact form. What do you guys think?
Nice. I like it.
I like it.
Like it or not.
A lot more functional. It's not fully up yet. It's still, if you can see right here, the URL. If you go to the original URL, it's going to take you to that one, not to this one. This one is in the testing phase. Once I get the small group to test it properly, then I'll go live. I have to make a couple, I think 2 more changes. It's the payment portion that I'm having an issue with because you see how it says PayPal, but does it remind you to pay beforehand? I don't know. And it has to send me a notification. It's like, hey, this game's paid. And what I want, okay, so you have to register. And then whenever you create an account for yourself here, log in, create your own account. And then it attaches the game that you're in to it. And then once you pay, it should mark it off so you don't get a reminder, hey, don't forget to pay for your game. I have to code that in. So little stuff like that. Important, but stuff like that. Anyway, just thought I would show it off, get your guys' feedback on it.
Yeah, it's very nice. I like it.
Corman.
Well laid out.
All right. So that's it. All right. Thank you for allowing me that time to do that. We're going to go back to here. What happened in the last session, guys?
Things.
Things?
Man, all I
Strange,
know is that
strange things.
we went all in one direction, thought we were headed out in one direction. Now we're going all the way back. I don't even know.
Yeah.
All I know is I'm in the wrong direction in my head. And now we're going back to basically start where at in the map again?
We're here in Erebar.
We're
We
going
actually, we're in Erebar.
We're
right.
just getting ready to set sail back to Ama to work our way back via Gilden Glade to get another bell made. And then proceeding from there back up to Alagon.
It's a lot of walking.
Where's
It's a lot of walking.
Vespa with the train when I need her?
Sorry, different game.
Yeah,
You guys know about Vespa?
another character in another game.
She has that choo-choo train spell.
Oh, okay.
That sucks. Is that it right there? It is not, but that's something else. What is that? Oh, I can't lose that. Ravenloft. Okay. Huh. What book's missing? Anyway, moving on. So, you're heading back to Omaha. You're about to get ready to get on a boat, I think, right?
Yes.
I think what it means is Jack is gonna go fishing again.
I'm not, I tried it again. Thought that I would have turned over a new leaf, having learned how to swim, having learned to gosh darn walk on water. I got my floaties, I got my ring, I got a bracelet, all of the things that would help me and my good luck charms. Okay. And I end up catching craziness anyway.
Well, that's catching is different. You falling in the water now, you're not gonna drown.
Well, thank you for the clarification.
So, Henman, what's your take about what happened last time?
Take? What do you mean my take?
What happened last time? Last session.
Oh. We crossed the Vilhon Reach towards Arabar.
Mhm.
Jacqueline attracted fish.
See? It's not me. See? Not me.
We reach Arabar. I don't remember. I remember we went back.
You know what would help you guys remember? Here, I'm gonna
Yes,
tell
we
you.
do.
What's that? What help
Writing
you?
it down, taking
The map.
notes.
The map.
We got to Erebar. We spent a night in the inn, overheard to the tavern, a couple of guys talking about something that happened in the cattle pens. We went down to the cattle pens. Guards were all over it. We surreptitiously started ringing the bell, and all of their subjects they were trying to test to figure out what the plague was all ended up dying on them or vanishing, dropping to ash. But that was with the bell we had made.
Which
After
we left.
conversations with the guys in the pen that were doing their testing, and we went back and rang the new bell again, and two of the cattle split open. A couple of ugly things popped out and then just collapsed on the ground. Then we pulled out the original bell and rang it. They dropped to ash.
Yeah, and I believe we left them the new bell, right?
We did because we were going to go back to Gilden Glade and have
Yeah.
another bell made because we left
Yeah.
enough mithril there with the dwarven smith to make another one.
Correct.
Which of course means that poor Harlan's going to spend 12 hours casting spells while that bell's being made.
Yes.
Again.
Again.
Again, yes.
And we figured out that the source or at least the source. I don't know if of the new, like this new version of the plague, or like just of the plague was like in a temple, uh,
Temple?
temple
Based on what we
ruins.
based on what
I
we
don't know.
saw in Erebar, we determined with the information we had that the new bell would get rid of the infected, but only the old bell can deal with demonic carriers of the plague. Which in itself is fairly interesting.
Hey, I'm gonna show you something else. You ready? Let's see who remembers this.
Oh yeah,
that I remember.
Isn't that what you guys are talking about going back to?
No,
eventually.
eventually, yeah. Not yet, not now.
And
Because that's where there's still a lot of the infection of the plague that is active, even laying in the ground outside the caverns
Mhm.
in the open desert.
I mean, when you guys were crossing, you guys remember this?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
So,
remember.
Trumbull, the reason I bring this up, they got something to tell you.
They have something to tell me. Okay,
Yes, they do. I
lay it
am
on me.
prompting the players to tell you something about one of the places that they plan on taking you to on vacation.
Okay.
it's a drow stronghold.
But what about that?
Oh yeah, that
What
thing was pretty nasty too.
we just escaped. So that's the about around the time I joined the party.
Yep.
Um,
It was like almost a month and a half after that happened.
no,
I
I
think
mean,
because you guys were up above ground and then you went underground and then
yeah, yeah. I mean, the whole temple was around the time when I like they
yeah,
were starting exploring the temple when I reached them.
yeah. You were in
Mm,
they found you in the desert over
correct.
in the pits where they were mining stuff and then where they found the and why am I telling the story? I mean, you tell the story. You guys wrote this down. You guys wrote it all down. I remember. Just go back a couple years to those notes and you should see it. Okay. All right. I'm done prompting.
So from my perspective, I again, I was sent by the Raven Queen to figure out why so many souls were going through her, and I through some I think some merchants there, and that's it. I don't remember the name of the city, in
Yeah.
to the north of the temple.
Mhm.
They basically said that people were down there, and there was some material that was contaminated or something like that.
Yep.
So I went down, and eventually I entered the temple, um, and found out the party. We fought. I don't know if we fought, but we were like there were snakes. So that prompts me that like here there are snakes too. So that might be related. I don't know because we found a giant snake or something like that, or you found that, guys, and I just came along just at that time, and then we continued down the temple, exploring. Eventually, I think we were crossing like big tunnels.
Mhm.
Um, Eventually we found like this underwater underground lake, huge lake. There was like a thin strip on the side where we could walk. And eventually that thing pop, the one that Sam put a few minutes ago. I remember. I think we tried to fight it, but eventually decided to run away.
Mhm.
Um,
And by the
that's
way,
one.
boats on that underground lake are probably not a good idea.
No. Um, and then we went to. There was a city which was attacked apparently, a drow city, and it had a huge spire that would like basically. Sam, correct me if I'm wrong, would go towards the ceiling of the cave, right?
Yeah.
And that's like a temple for the drow. What we found out is there was a battle between the drow and the demons.
Mhm.
Probably the demons won mostly because almost all the drow died except like a few guards at that spire.
How many houses were there?
Like buildings in general,
Houses, drow houses.
drow houses. I don't remember how many.
Okay.
Um, I do remember we had a signet of one
Mhm.
we got, and we went up into the temple, explored it. Eventually, found um a shrine to Orcus,
Mhm.
uh, which activated like how is it called? The like a personification of Orcus. I don't know how it has a name. Um,
Avatar.
Avatar. There you go. Which we didn't know, and we started attacking instead of listening. And uh, he basically like warned us or something like that, and uh, disappeared.
Yeah, we've run into that fat pig of a demon a couple of times through our travels.
Um, we then found like a place where they were studying the plague and kind of like where they had like manuals where we found that were basically saying how they created or something like that, or participated at least in the
Mhm.
creation of the plague.
Mhm.
And that's where we found out about the clapper and the bell, and more or less where the next clues were to find those. I'll be right back. I need to give my cat insulin.
Okay. So, um, Corman and or Jacqueline, you want to fill in to this part?
Well, this while we were down in that underground cavern, and real quick, can I assume that we're discussing having all this discussion
On the
while we're
boat.
on the ship head back to Mar?
That is correct.
Okay, passing time as we're going.
Yes.
So
They
as
what
we were down
happened,
there,
Trumbo? They now trust you and they're opening up to you.
Oh, okay. I'm listening intensely.
Okay.
and every time we mention that demon's name, I'm sure you start praying to your deity under your breath.
Yes.
Because while we were in that city, that's where we pretty much figured out that the Spider Queen and that fat pig of a demon are are kind of in a tug of war over this whole what they want to do with this whole plague.
Something like that.
So they are definitely at odds with each other, which is not uncommon for the denizens of the lower plains like that.
Please continue. By the way, Jacqueline is rebooting.
And part of what we saw in the city was that whatever battle they had, something or someone had enough power to send some kind of a force through part of the city from one direction, kind of fanned out and created a big swath of destruction right across that Drow stronghold.
Yep.
I mean, big time.
It was a mess.
Okay.
But as part of this is also where we learned that the plague first occurred about 300 years previous, had been dormant for all this time, but on our way in to this stronghold on the outside, we
Mhm.
passed through an old mining camp, and there were jars full of this black powder, and we figured out, I can't remember how we did it, but we figured out that even after all this time, because this mining camp had been abandoned for probably about that long, that plague was still active in those containers we found around that mining camp.
Okay.
No bueno. Bad juju. Yep. So they also figured out there was a wizard of some kind up in the tower that was still there.
Mhm.
And one of their party members turned on him at the time.
Okay.
And did you guys didn't fight him. Yeah, you didn't fight him. He kind of went his own way, remember? He was the guy that kind of lost his memory, Corman.
Um,
He was the warlock.
Vaguely.
He was the warlock that was dead, kind of like what Jacqueline is now.
Oh, you mean yeah,
The
that was
coffee
Ulrich.
guy. Yep, Ulrich.
That was
the coffee-
Ulrich.
Yeah, Ulrich, the coffee guy.
Yeah, he had his little imp demon constantly carrying this little espresso machine with him. So anytime we'd stop to rest, he'd make the demon, the little imp named Macchiato, brew him up some coffee. And everywhere he went, he had to find some dead dude and reanimate it, and turn it into personal servant, and then freak out everybody in every city we went to.
Okay.
I mean,
But
I
we lost him.
lost him somewhere. Yeah, that's hilarious. Anyway, so yeah, that's what they're telling you about on the ship. Do you have any questions, sir?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay.
Sounds like a
So,
big adventure.
huh?
And from
Sounds
there,
like a big adventure.
yeah, from there we went down out of there, finally got ourselves back on the way. And the paladin that was with us at the time, his parents were part of the council in Pelagon, and they
Yep.
provided us with a ship to come travel down here to Mulholland, which is where all this happened. We ultimately got back up to the city of Sultan, got back on the
Saltine, yeah.
ship.
Yeah,
Sultan got back on the ship, moving
that
up,
name
went
right.
back to Alagon. Then we realized that there was another place we had to go to try to track down where we might find the bell and the clapper, and that was up at Raven's Bluff.
Yeah. So I'm gonna recap a little bit. So they were here in the Reach, wound up in Gildan Glade and then Alagon. Then they took the ship across the Sea of Fallen Stars, the lower portion in the Wizard's Reach. Arrived at Saltine, headed down past the Fields of Gunoth. Cut down. I believe it was in this part of you can kind of see some ruins there.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they were. That's where they found Zephyr. Then they headed back up from Saltine, taking the ship on up to Raven's Bluff. Actually, no, you stopped at the Isle of Presper, then Raven's Bluff. Then from Raven's Bluff, you came out in here in the Spoon. If you remember that island,
Yep,
I believe it was this one.
it was Alfar Island.
Was Alfar? Oh, yeah.
It was Alfar Isle.
Yep, it was Alfar because I remember you guys went to one side, came around on the other side this way, and then went back to Raven's Bluff. That's when you met those crazy dwarves, and then wound up.
And that's also where we were set upon by those other four dudes who had us seriously overpowered,
A little bit,
and we ran away.
a little bit. All these different parts, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. You gotta talk to your GM how he kept it all together. Because he doesn't even know. Okay. All right. So with that, you guys arrived in Amma. Come off. Um, Zephyr and Jacqueline are what's it called? Are doing their own thing. What are you two doing as you disembark?
Did we leave, Amar?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Yes, and we're coming back to Omar.
So you can
Oh,
cross.
Amar, sorry. I thought Arabar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're,
we
we're
left.
coming back to Omar.
Yeah. What I don't remember, because it was at by the end of the session, we kind of speed run that part. Um, my memory keeps going back to the cave with the skull. uh, um, I, but I remember that to the east, to the west of that cave, there was ruins or something.
There's a city.
A city,
Yeah,
but not a current city or a ruined city.
a ruined city. That's where you ask
Yeah.
Jacqueline. It's like, hey, Jacqueline, you mean you could have just solved all this then? And then you remembered that we didn't have the bell at the time.
Uh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Because she was mentioning that ruined city. There you go. That was the missing link.
Yep.
Where's Jacqueline?
She lost connection. She'll be back.
Uh,
She had to reboot her computer. Yeah. Okay. So question is now when you get to Amma, what are you guys doing? You know what? Somebody roll me a D20 twice. Give me each number individually.
I got it. A 7 and a 12.
Okay, so the weather's fair and clear. A little bit cooler today, but not too much. It's like instead of being 110, it's like 90. Okay. Um, somebody roll me a D12. There she is.
Hi.
rolling
Plug in.
5.
5. So it's 11 a.m. just before lunchtime.
I mean,
That's when we made port.
Correct.
we can get a quick bite to eat and then get going. I don't know what everyone else thinks.
Okay. Hold on a second. You roll a die.
Me.
Come on. Cooperate. Where's it at? Oh, right here. Okay. Let me roll a die. First things first. Okay. And then this. You guys spend a total of 10 gold for food. Okay.
Removing it from the party inventory.
Yep, good.
Okay. All right. So, after you get your food, let's see, take off 4 days of rations off your character sheet. And if you decide to go ahead and buy more rations, you may at the normal rate.
Yeah, let's do that. How much was each ration?
Hmm,
Oh, I can answer that myself. Don't worry.
I think it's 5 silver for 10. Let me check. Equipment.
It's half a gold piece each.
Yeah, 5 silver.
Yeah,
Rations.
5 silver. Yeah, that makes
It's okay.
sense. All right, I'm gonna buy 15.
Yeah, 2 pounds is 5 silver per ration.
I buy 10.
Is that 5 gold?
So if we got to replace 4 days worth, then that's 2 gold.
So that would be like 18 total gold spent while you're here. If you guys all did it.
Well, we got to have the
buy
food.
rations. I'm gonna buy rations also. I'm gonna buy 10.
I 10 as well.
All right.
Mhm.
So is it 40 gold, 5 gold each? That's like 40, 20?
20 plus the 10
Okay.
you guys spent as a group. Are you taking it
Okay.
out of the party inventory?
Yeah,
I'm taking
I'll do that, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
There
Don't
you go.
spend the money. There you go. Done.
Okay. Now, with that, somebody roll me a D10.
Put a D10.
Correct.
That is a 7.
Okay, 1 second. Where are you? Are you over here? I think you're over here. Yep. Jacquelina,
What's up?
D100.
A D100?
Correct.
Okay. Put up a speaker, I think. 44.
A whale jumps from the
Yeah, right. A random spring pops up and you drown.
Okay. So as you guys are walking around, you see the citizens seem a little bit more not as friendly, even though, they were just sort of like, all right, stranger danger. But having been gone almost a 10-day, I think, at least. You guys were gone. So it's 4 days travel one way, 4 days travel the other way. That's 8 days. Plus the time you spent down there, it's been over a 10-day, which is a week. Now, the people right now are a lot more nervous and hesitant to deal with strangers, quote unquote. And they seem real agitated, I guess is the word.
Well, that bodes ill well.
Is there a temple nearby?
Absolutely. Find out.
Can we go to the temple, ask a priest why, if something changed, why people
Sure.
seems on the
So you
edge?
get to what is the temple here? It is Shantea? I think it's the temple. Shantea. There is a temple of the bitch queen, the goddess of the sea. Oh, let me get the pantheon. Hold on a second. Pantheon. This is why I like the old book better.
Well, speaking of old books, I was cleaning up my room out here today where my computer is, and I actually found my old 3.5 player's handbook in the Eberron book.
Oh my God. Well, I have an Eberron book game on Monday. That game's
I
actually
can't do Mondays.
I know.
I get 1 day a week, and that's all I'm allowed.
Darn it. Need to go hang out with Harlan.
Mhm.
Right, buddy? There it is, 2 names.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, or you can hang out with me. Sonia's like mad at me already. Okay, so Gods of the Multiverse, Forgotten Realms. Chantal, yeah, Goddess of Agriculture. She's here. You have Meliki. Somebody's writing this down, right?
You are not saying anything yet.
I have.
Shantea, the goddess of agrarian
Yeah, and
things.
Meliki.
Miliki,
Yeah, Joaquin. Yeah, that's who I was thinking about. Joaquin.
Joaquin, and
No.
who was
Yeah, she's the goddess of trade. So I'm gonna throw these in the Discord.
okay.
Amar. Lamas. Lamas. Oh, jeez. The wrong key. Edit. Temples of note. Meliki. Joaquin. Shantea. And the goddess of the sea. Where are you? Talos is here. Umberly. That's the one I was thinking about. Okay. Which one would you like to visit?
The nearest one, I think. Oh, let me just
Roll a
just in
d10.
case. Yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
roll a d10.
They're all good gods, right?
No.
No,
No.
damn it.
No.
Why would a city have a bad god?
It's not necessarily. It's not that she's a bad god. It's just she's a bitch.
Bitch. Okay,
She's a
3.
bitch. 3. Okay.
Mhm.
The Joaquin goddess, who is the goddess of trade, is nearby. And you see, she is her temple is actually in the back, and it's the prominent feature of the trade market here.
All right. May I come closer and ask a priest of Wakia if something changed in the last 2 weeks? Because
Looking at you, my son, and sees the bird, takes note of it, says that the only thing that's changed is the aggressiveness of the Hlondeth snakes and their attempts to influence our trade here. And almost as if on cue, I would like someone to roll me a d6.
I got it.
Okay. Yep.
2.
To Corman, and with your sight beyond sight, Mr. He-Man, or Lionel in this Lionel in that case. Don't hate me for getting my 80s stuff wrong. You see out the corner of your left eye, you look over and you see several individuals whose features, whose necks are stretched, but longer than they should be and connected here. And you can see the scales across the neck coming from their head. They have locks of hair that is tied up into a top knot. Every once in a while, the tail, tongue flicks out as they're over talking to a vendor about some trade that they're trying to affect.
Okay, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm going to nudge Trumbull and nod that way. Say, check that out.
Okay, and I'm going to follow the way he is nodding and see what is going on.
Jacqueline, what are you doing?
I'm thinking about following them.
Okay.
But if just trying to be a little not
Not moving anywhere yet. We're
yeah,
just
not
noticing those guys over there.
Yeah.
And I
And-
use the term guys loosely.
Yeah, and he tells the acolyte here tells Zephyr that we've had them here before, but the numbers are greater and they've been a lot more aggressive in their acquisitions of products and trying to buy some real estate within the city itself.
are they coming from Holdenth?
Londeth.
Holdeth?
Londeth, yeah.
Holdeth?
Yep.
Correct. They surely are.
Are the authorities doing anything about it?
The authorities are doing what they can within the law that they establish here in Armagh. As long as they don't, how shall we say, because we are a city of walking, we are a city of trade, and we've done trade between us and Glendale. Where's my mouse? Gildenglade, gosh, Gildenglade. We don't necessarily like to cause trouble because we like to, we're like a midway point between the two. And we have our fishing and our own industry that we provide to both cities, especially our fish helps feed their city. So, and he leans over and whispers to you. The only thing that we take issue with is that they do take the occasional bunch of humans in different parts of the reach, well, humanoids, and encourage them to become part of their workforce.
Right.
And what form does this quote unquote encouragement take?
Well, it's surely not consensual. It's surely not by a contractual, not agreed upon through a beneficial contractual agreement. Let's put it that way. He whispers to determine they become slaves.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, we figured that out.
I'm not sure we can do anything about that.
I'm looking at the vendor there's that bunch you're talking to. Does that vendor look like they're being forced into anything?
He's trying really hard to deflect what it is they're saying. If you want to roll with perception, I can give you bits of their conversation because this requires hearing now. So let's do that.
Sure, I'll roll it.
Okay. If anybody else wants to participate in that, they can.
How about 31?
Shit.
I was just about to say yeah, but I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah.
Really like the skill build I gave myself.
That's what you hear. So, look, sir, my price is my price. You can have the grains at the market rate. Yes, but we purchase much and would appreciate a consideration in a discount as we need more for those we feed or would like to feed.
Yeah, and I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, of course he is, because dead slaves can't work.
And the priest reaches over. Not all of them are workers. He leans back.
Yeah, I'd imagine some of them are being fattened up to be food.
They might be preparing for war.
So, what y'all doing? This is not a distraction, I promise.
So is what else does this vendor sell in his booth? What I can
It's
see.
just pure grains. Pure grains. He's a grain vendor.
Pure grains.
Yeah.
What I can think like we could do as a team is post like emissaries of Killenglade and like propose the vendor to buy grain for a higher price, and then the other ones would be forced to give him a better price. I don't know. Just an idea.
What do you guys think?
Oh,
The other ones will be forced to give him a better price.
What he's trying to do is offer, basically buy the product out from under the Wanties nose.
Not buying, but what I'm trying to do is like con the John T to give the guy a better price by basically saying like creating fake competition, right?
I'm thinking we don't want these guys to be able to buy any of it.
That's also
But
what
we, we also don't want to break the laws of the city and just go up and randomly attack these guys. Now, if we can figure out a way to provoke them into making the first move,
How would we do that?
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
just to clarify, this city is not that is not that nitty-picky with spells. That was only
Correct.
no.
That's yeah, that was down south here in
Yeah,
Iron Bar. Yep.
okay. Can I could it depends on a saving throw, but I could cast suggestion.
We could try it. Probably
Or
the easiest
you could
way to do it.
try to roll perception and just go up to them and try to say you're going to try to convince them to pay the fair price.
Yeah, that's also like no, that's the straightforward way of doing it. I like
Yep.
my con way
And
better.
if you fail the persuasion roll and provokes them into attacking, then we have our excuse.
Well, there you go.
Okay. You're assuming they will attack or
Because it might also behoove us once they've bought their grain to discreetly follow them and see where they go.
can I make a history check to see if I know anything about the Juanti that might provoke them
The
to
Wanti
attack
that might
first?
provoke them?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
some cultural
Oh, I
weird
see.
thing
Cultural
that
information
yeah
about
that
them.
yeah.
Oh, sick. Go ahead and roll history. I'm just gonna pull up my book on the
Can I
southern.
have guidance? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh, I found it. My notebook. I had it in
13.
the book that I was working with.
As the guys on the ship we just got off of like to say, will mackerels ever cease?
Is it Southern Kingdoms? Unapproachable East. Hold on a second. Southern Kingdoms. What'd you get, buddy?
13.
Ow, 13? Okay.
Yeah.
So, human traffickers for sure. Humanoid traffickers. They feed on anything that they can put in their mouths. If you've ever seen the TV show V, that's pretty much them.
Yep.
They'll eat anything. They get around certain. They're able to manipulate the way around other cities and countries' laws to use it to their advantage to get what they want. They're very lawful people, but in the extent that they use it to manipulate their own plans. At one time, they actually moved on to try to take over the Reach, the city of Erebar, the kingdom of Termish, and even at one time before Chondeth got defeated by Termish from the other city states before they broke apart, they rose up to push the Guanti to the port town of Neelith and their capital of Londith. So now they just have two city states there. and everyone knows that they've always tried to expand out from that little enclave that they've had there. Now, the coincidence of it, Jacqueline, I want you to roll history because this is something you're going to remember if you hit a certain number.
Okay. A 20?
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a natural.
Well, it makes sense because she's the one that's been studying the history of the plague, right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And by the way, the cultural stuff that I gave you is very surface because you rolled that 13. So
Right
just so
now.
you know. Okay. So it's very information about their surface culture, not rituals and things like that. But anyway, the Jacqueline,
Uh-huh.
the coincidence is that their move on the region back a few hundred years ago is around the same time that the plague happened. That old
Ah.
plague.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay. You share that with the group?
Yes, I'm gonna tell
Now
everybody.
I'm looking around the rest of the market that we can see. And do I see any more of these types?
Yes, you do. There is a group of them over. Okay, there it is. That's what I was looking for. There is a group of them over another cart, and they're trying to buy instead of grains, they're trying to buy stock of potatoes, a big stock of it.
How
And like,
many?
yeah,
And the guy is trying to get them. In fact, he's not trying to sell them the bushels that they want, the 1,000 pounds of what he's trying to do is sell them seed so they can grow it themselves. And you get the you know what? Roll insight, all of you.
Insight. Okay, let's see.
Oh, I like when the dice goes up.
Another 31.
Whatever, man.
I'm just gonna go sit down.
You know what? I give up. I'm done. That's it. I
Right.
quit.
What can I say? I've got a plus 11 on both insight and investigation and perception.
Oh, shit, I'm gonna go sit
So-
down.
Do you guys feel the need to even roll?
I know, right? So you go first.
Okay. So, this sucks. Okay. So, oh no, I was looking up a book that I'm missing. That I don't have a hard copy of it. But the as you watch them, Corman, and you may bump your friends so that they can get an idea what's going on. You'd think that the guy that's talking to them about selling them potato seed, actually potatoes that have the little bulbs ready to just be planted, he's trying to push them off so they can grow their own, and he'll never have to see them again, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Like, dude, grow this yourself. Put this in a cool part of your city or up closer to the mountains, and they're north of the road from Hollandeth, and just grow it there in the fields and you'll be fine. And they're like, no, 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 no. We may buy some seed, but we definitely need about 1,000 bushels, which would basically wipe out their supply.
So quietly say, hey Zephyr, can you ask Umbra to go up and fly overhead and see how many more of these guys might be around?
oh, that's a good idea. I'll do that.
So you send Umbra. Umbra goes out. Are you going to go into his head, or are you going to finish the conversation with this guy?
No, I'll just send Umbra
Okay.
without making people just notice my eyes and everything.
Got it. So Umbra takes off, and he flies up, and Zephyr steps off. Towards the western gate, you can see there's a caravan there, and there's about a dozen of them just lingering about, doing what they're doing, waiting. I guess the best way to describe what they're doing.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
If I cast invisibility and I throw a pebble just to make them notice something. Would that remove invisibility?
Say that second part again.
I
Let's
cast
see.
invisibility on myself, and I grab like a small stone, a pebble, or something, and I like just. I'm trying to think if I can provoke a fight between them.
So if you attack with one of them with a pebble,
Like not like I assume it would not do damage, right? It's just like
you know
um,
what? I'm gonna let you do it. Yeah, you can do
It's just
that.
an attention getter.
Yeah, it's an attention
yeah,
getter.
something like that.
Just trying to irritate them, not anything else.
Yeah,
Sure,
exactly.
sure. So
And
who are you? Oh, you mean have Umbra fly with the pebble, ping them with one of them, and that's who you're talking about, Umbra, not yourself, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, between those guys. All right. So Umbra flies down, grabs a rock. Go ahead
Mhm.
and roll an attack roll at advantage since he's dive bombing to hit one of the common 1T that are standing there.
Give me a second. Where's my
And-
Umbra thing?
and while he's doing that,
Here.
how high is the roof of this temple?
The temple itself, the front facade is open to the market. Then you have the inner beautiful doors that are carved with fig leaf
I want to.
and corn
How
and
high up?
cornucopia.
How high up to the roof?
I mean, I want to say about 100 feet to the top of the roof.
Oof, too high. No balconies. No anything lower.
There's a what is that called? A space where somebody could come out and look out and then go back in. So they're right above the main doors. You can see a little portico, not a portico, a small porch.
Okay, little balcony.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So 10.
Less than 30 feet.
Yeah, let's say
Good.
25.
I'm going to keep that in mind.
Oh. Okay. All right. What are you guys doing?
Umbra rolled a 10.
Oh, roll 10. So the rock falls short. That's one of the guy's feet, and he stops and he looks down at it. Tongue flicks out, kind of looks around, where the rock could have came from, and in the general direction of one of the snakes. Roll me a d20.
14.
So he runs over, he slithers over. This one has a tail. He points at the rock and goes like this, and you can see them talking in their native tongue. That the pun was intentional. And they both look at the rock that was thrown and are confused. What do you want to do?
I'll without them noticing, give Umbra another rock. Wait for the guy to go
Okay,
back to the
wait. You said give him one.
Or
I'm under the impression that Umbra flew off and you're still here in the market with your friends.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Okay. So you command Umbra. Well, actually, you can just say it to him in his head. Hey, get into the rock. And he flies down. He picks up another rock. Okay.
And then
I'm gonna roll a d20 because
I do want to wait. Like, what's the idea? Is these two guys are like talking about the rock, and I want to eventually the first guy that moved to go back to his position, then throw another one, like the guy who's pissing me out again.
Perfect. So while that's happening, Trumbull and Jacqueline, you're back over here. You see Zephyr send his bird off at Corman's direction, and Zephyr's, his eyes are rolled up into his head. You can see the whites of his eyes. What is Trumbull and Jacqueline doing?
It's nothing that I can guidance, can I?
With no,
any-
because it's the bird. It's the
Okay.
bird. The bird is way over there.
Okay.
Well,
I'm just
Trumbull is just standing there watching, waiting for the rest of the group to come to the conclusion he's already come to,
Which is
that we need to stop what's going on here. So that means we need to fight these people and go to where they're at and release the people they've taken.
okay.
there we go.
Agreed. But I'm just saying we want to obey the laws of the town. Make them make the first move. We don't want to be accused of being the aggressors. That's why we're trying to goad them.
I have an idea.
What's that?
This is the first time I can use this. Uma's a raven, and he has the mimicry ability.
Yes, he does.
The raven can mimic simple sound and it has heard, such as a person whispering, a baby crying, or an animal chittering. A creature that hears the sound can tell their imitation with a successful DC 10 wisdom check. Oh, that's pretty low.
Yeah, but ones happen, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he could like hiss like the snake, like trying to insult the guy
Mm-hmm.
if the rock thing fails.
Okay, so we'll do that. And then while you're doing that, let's go over to Jacqueline. What is it that you said you were doing?
I was just sitting there actually waiting too to see what they got, what their results were, but I'm ready to bust some people up
Okay. All right.
because, you know,
This ain't happening, huh?
yeah, I mean, they're like not good.
All right. So back to you, Hedman, Zephyr. You are doing your thing and you're gonna hiss, right? And I have to roll, correct?
I was thinking like doing the stone first and then do the hissing, like to give it a better oomph.
Okay. So go ahead and roll to hit.
What is that?
With advantage again?
Yes, because you're invisible.
Ooh, this one was good. 22.
Okay. So it hits him directly in the chest. Now, what is it that you want to say in their language?
Pussy.
Okay. All right. So you say that to him, and it hits him in the right. I mean, I guess I don't know how that translates. I'm not even going to try to translate it. But anyway. Okay. So you say what you're going to say. They react to it, and the one comes over. The two-legged one goes over to the one with the tail, and punches him in the chest. And he pulls back, and he's like, slaps him in the back of the head, and they start pushing each other and wrestling.
Now, do the ones over by the potato vendor see this and
No,
react to it?
they're at the gate. You guys are in the market. You're in the middle of town. They're over there at the gate. That's where Zephyr sent Umbra.
Ah,
You see this as Umbra's flying around. And one of them who is must be of a higher rank comes over, grabs them both by their shoulders, pushes them together really hard, and then pulls them apart and points his finger at them. Basically tells them, in no uncertain terms, they're to stop.
how far away is this from me?
I mean, it's maybe like a quarter mile from you because it's the gate.
Oh, too
itself.
far.
Yeah, you guys are in the
Too
center of
far.
town with the market. Yeah.
That would have been too far for Zephyr to control Umbra then.
He's
Stop
not-
it out.
I'm
You know
not
what? Leave the plot hole for me. to figure.
Oh, okay.
Let me
Because
have my plot hole.
okay,
You know what? In
can
fact,
I take it?
Zephyr,
Let
let's do this.
me take
Zephyr.
advantage of it.
Here, Zephyr. You walk off with the party with for this to get closer to the gate to find him.
Okay.
That's where he is. Okay, so we'll do it that way. So Zephyr's on his own. You guys are together over here in the market with this guy. Continue, please.
That's too far away for me to work with my mage hand. So
I mean, you
I
can always
would
catch up
like-
to him. What's up?
I would like to continue to monitor them, and
Okay.
when they separate again without each other seeing themselves, throw
Uh-huh.
another rock.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
I
meanwhile,
was going to use my mage hand to, as the lead head guy turned away from the other two. I was going to nudge him, make them think one of them had done it.
all right. So
You know what? I'll throw
But
a
it's too
rock
far away.
at the
do you want to
captain.
walk over there to him?
No,
No. All right.
How many of them are there that we have to take care of?
There are what's the word? There's a dozen over where they're basically their cart, their caravan. There's two talking to this guy about his grain, and then there's two over there talking to that guy about the potatoes.
Okay.
Uh,
This stinks.
I have the next step whenever you're ready.
Yeah. I will say I see you guys kind of going like this and doing your own thing instead of working together. So I just want to throw that out there.
I mean, they're welcome to come.
It's not
That's not the point.
it's not I mean, they're all spread out. Just want to
Yeah.
drop a bomb on the gosh darn thing and be done with it.
I think that
But
staff is really starting to influence you, Jacqueline.
Jacqueline is an artificer in disguise.
yeah.
He's not a monk.
Other games are
Oh my God,
influencing
can you imagine a monk artificer?
my
It's a ninja with bombs.
I don't know how to go about, unless you take the little groups and poison them or something. Sell them some poison tea and kill them. Oh, didn't we have some of that gook
You're
left
the
over
you're the
that
poison.
incapacitates everybody?
You're the
She is
Black
the medic.
Widow.
Oh yeah, well, I can poison too.
She is the medic. I mean, I can see you guys kind of waiting maybe later in the evening when they're trying to sleep and get them all riled up. But why would I railroad you guys to do something different? Continue, please.
So we got like 24 people that we need to creatures
It's
or
earlier
whatever.
in the day, and there's a chance they might rejoin their caravan and leave
I'm gonna
before
guess
we can
that
do anything.
I'm gonna guess this is after you guys ate, right? After you had lunch.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's
Already
probably
paid for
after
lunch.
1 p.m. After 1 p.m. We'll call it that. Okay.
So should we wait then? You said they're about to leave and all get back in and jump in the car and move on to the next in their caravan, right? So
No,
we
I didn't
could
say
wait till
that.
they all get together and get ready to leave town in one big car and then blow up the car. Caravan, whatever.
And and the bombs are where did you go? Where do we get the
We
bombs?
are the bombs. We are the bombs. The
Oh,
four of these
Well,
guns and you
I mean,
guys.
here's what I'm thinking. You have a wizard. He's got bombs for spells, and you have a cleric who has
half
bombs for
wizard.
spells. So.
Yeah, we got this. Wait till they all get together and they're ready to
Now,
leave town, one
well,
herd.
How
And
how how many of
this
them,
is
guys? How many of them are actually guarding their caravan?
So okay. I'm gonna answer your question, but first I'm gonna make this statement. This is all above board, outside of game discussion. This is not happening in game. As far as that, Zephyr, you see, there's the three of them. The two lower rank guy, one's with the snake tail, the other one with its bipedal, and the third one that's coming over a little bigger than the both of them. Its neck is longer. Over there is four that are over there tending to the cart itself and the large horses that they have. Over here, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 of them are over here by the camp proper, where the large tent is. That's what you see, Zephyr. Okay.
okay. So it's a pretty big camp.
Yep. And it's a few yards away from the gate itself, and there's an inn not too far from that handles people that don't want to go inside the city, but can pass through this way. So Zephyr, you're over there by yourself. Corman is like, man, I should have gone with him. Because that way, I could do the support stuff. What you doing, buddy?
Me?
Yeah.
I want to ask Umbra to throw another rock at the captain, and then use Mimicry. And instead of making it sound like the one of the other original ones, I want to make it sound like childish, like like, oh, the captain or something like that.
Okay, 1 second. Because now it's this. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. So, it's not because I don't like your bird. Okay. They let's see, there's 12 of them. I'm gonna roll a d12. 1 through 3 are these guys that are having their interactions. 8 through 12 are over there. Oh, it's one of the ones over there. Okay. So he's gonna throw his rock, correct?
Yes, that's like the first part.
Okay, so go ahead and throw your rock. Roll.
$18.
18. Okay. So one of the ones that are over in the camp proper looks up in the general direction of Umbra and sees him and tilts his head. When I say see him, he sees a shimmer in the sky that doesn't look quite right. And he points at it and tracks it. The rock hits the guy in the chest. He looks, the rock appears and he sees the rock going. He puts it in. He shouts over to one of the other 3 that were cooking and says something to him. He looks up, looks over at Umbra. Umbra says, what?
They're looking at Umbra?
Yeah, in that general direction where he thinks he went.
So they're already tracking him. So the bluff, I cannot do the bluff.
If you want to do the bluff, you can. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying they're tracking him now.
But the captain is?
It's not the captain. It's those 3. It's now this guy over here, the camp proper over there. That the guy that's cooking, he's looking over and is like, "What the hell? I want to know what you're doing now. Now that I've had my little 2
Okay.
reactions."
I guess I'll just make Umbra look as another bird and go out.
Now he's still invisible. That didn't drop.
Oh, right.
They see the shimmer. They're following the shimmer of him in as he's flying along.
Okay. I want Umbra to go between them and the sun.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna roll one more d20. See if they are able to track him into the sun. It's gonna be
Oh my God! What the hell?
The guy looks up and he waves his hand. That's the guy at the cook. Waves his hand and magic shoots out of his hands in that general direction.
Can I? I'm seeing through Umbra, right?
Yeah.
Can I put him into the pocket dimension?
Okay. So as soon as you do that, you know what? Let's roll initiative just for this. If you roll higher than me, your pocket dimension goes off.
My initiative?
Yeah, just roll a d20. This is Umbra's initiative.
Oh,
Umbra's.
sorry, I rolled something.
Go ahead and roll Umbra. Okay.
My rolls are so bad.
All right. So he reveals Umbra. Everybody points to it, and it's like, oh, wow, oh. Then he disappears. Your pocket dimension thing goes off. And they kind of just all twist their heads for a second. And, their tongues are licking out or sticking out, licking the air, trying to find out. And the 2, the guy from the camp and the one at the fire, they both go over to where Umbra, underneath where Umbra was, kind of looking around and all confused. And the 3 that were, in altercation are just like, the hell was all that about? and then things just go normal at the camp as he's gone, and you no longer have a connection to that.
Was worth it.
It was. You got some information.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Back in the market. Corman, Trumbull, Jackman. Jackman's ready to go, man.
There's not like everyone's spread out in little pocket groups.
Mhm.
And how are we gonna tackle this? You know what I mean? We just waiting around, kind of scope things out. What's their next step as a, whatever, and then go about it?
Jackman wants to beat somebody else. That's what it is.
I mean, we
I
were
mean, what are
all
we here for?
together. We were all together in a group, and then we destroyed the
Okay.
plot armor, and we got split. So that's what happened. We just have to found each other and hug. You know what? Only love will save the world.
All right. As you're walking back, Zephyr,
Yes.
Trumbull,
Yes.
what's up with you? What are you doing? Watching them bumble around.
Well, I'm still doing the same thing, waiting for everything to pop off.
Like
Trumbull was never of the mind that we had to worry about starting something, but that's why he kind of stayed back. And
I'm on mission, guys. I'm on mission. Now, Jacqueline,
Yes.
I know what you're doing. I know who I was going to. Corman. Hi. What's up?
Yeah, hello.
What are you doing?
Oh,
I mean, shit, we're in the middle of town.
Uh-huh.
Got big
Okay.
ass groups on either side of the town. We can't jump in the middle of this. That's just not smart tactically, right?
Hmm.
well, are we all within the vicinity that we can talk to each other?
You can. The three of you are. Zephyr's
Just the
on his
three
way
of us?
back.
Okay.
Mr. Solo Man.
what do
Well,
you
for the
suggest?
other three, I'm going to say I think we need to decide exactly what our plan is going to be. What is our goal if we do this? What are we trying to get at?
That's what Corman is asking Jacqueline and Corman.
We
I
gotta
mean, that's what
bust these
Trumbull is
guys
asking
up.
Corman.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
what is it?
If,
What
if
is our
these guys
ultimate goal?
if these guys are slavers, that caravan probably has prisoners. I
Okay.
would like to be able to free them.
Okay. So are we just going after this caravan here, or do we have an intention to go back to wherever they are at and free whoever is there? Or are we not, we're not worried. We're just going to deal with what we have in front of us and that is it.
Well, which direction does it look like the caravan was traveling in? Are they heading towards the north or back
there's
towards Hlondeth?
they're set up they're parked outside the camp. You can't tell. I mean, outside the city, you
Okay.
can't tell.
Okay.
Now,
They came back.
eventually, hold on. Let me get this interaction because I gotta account for your time away to account for theirs. So go ahead. Where are you guys leaving it? Trumbull, Corman, and Jacqueline.
Well, to address the caravan proportion of this, should we see if there's anything in the caravan? If there are people or beings or whatever enslaved there, and then follow the caravan
I
to their
might be
point?
able to
Or is that gonna
be
distract us to another whole?
I
Yeah,
might be able to
that's
be sneaky enough to go check on
Okay.
that.
What were you gonna say, Trumbull?
no, I think Jacqueline is right. Um, while I am gung ho to fight these guys and release anybody that's on the caravan, The question is, are we going too far out of our way and getting too distracted from our real mission? And that is to stop this plague.
Oh.
So,
If you remember,
Well-
Jacqueline, on the one hand, I don't like these guys in the first place because I was fighting a couple of them when I first encountered you and joined the group.
That is true.
Right,
Oh,
great.
ro-
Okay, so here's like
ro-
a kind of a what?
No, go ahead, finish.
So I don't want to get too invested in this because you know how easily we get roped
Mhm.
up in this stuff.
Sidetrack.
I think we're already there.
So if we can do as much as we can here, so let's try to save who is here, who needs saving, and then kill if we can just snatch them up on the way out, but let's not leave town, follow them back to wherever they come from, whatever. At least we can, help the ones here with them, and then we can move on and stay focused on our. But I mean, we at least did a little bit good. Is
So
that stupid?
I'm
That's a good idea.
getting vibes of Tears of the Sun here.
Just help a little bit here, where we can, and then move on, and then later on, if we know that this is happening, and maybe we can go back. Does that make sense, or is that too
You can always
all
pull
over
the
the
bell
place?
out and ring it, see if any of these guys are carrying.
Question: what's the Raven's Queen stance towards slavery?
Okay,
She doesn't care.
she doesn't care. That's not her problem. Now, this is when
I'm gonna
Zephyr
see.
walks in and he sees his three friends talking a little bit close to the walking temple, but not, in earshot of other people.
What's up? So they have a big encampment north, big white
West.
tent.
West.
West, sorry.
Yeah.
Holding
West.
some slaves. I say we just move on. I tried to make them fight amongst each other. Seemed like a funny thing to do, but ultimately the plan failed.
Let me try something.
What are you gonna do?
The two at the grain vendor closest to us, are they not?
Yeah,
And they're still
sounds like
haggling.
they're ending. Yeah, sounds like they're ending their interaction.
But it's still going on. They're still a
Yeah,
little distracted.
they're getting sounds like they're getting to the end of it where the guys are like, fine, I'll sell it to you.
Which one of them looks like he's going to be the one carrying the coin or whatever they're going to use to buy it?
The left hand one.
I think I'll just casually walk by and see if my sleight of hand is good enough to pick his pocket and steal his coin before he can pay for it.
Now, do you say anything to anybody before you just walk away?
Oh yes, I'm telling my team, let me try this. I might be able to pull this off.
What do you guys say?
Would invisibility help him?
I mean, you can cast it here in the middle of the
9. We would have
everybody.
to go somewhere.
But you already used it, did you not?
I mean, it's a spell. I would have to use another spell slot.
I mean, I can
Okay.
guidance
Yeah.
you.
Let's hang on to that.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I
guidance.
don't think you'll be able to guide me because you won't be able to touch me while I'm over there trying to do this.
It lasts for
No,
No,
one
but I
minute.
can touch you now.
it
and
lasts
Ah,
one
okay.
minute.
Well, shall I try it?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so you
sure.
you walk over, she touches your shoulder. Good luck. And roll sleight of hand.
Without the guidance, it's a 21.
With the guidance is what? 25.
25.
Okay. So yes. You pickpocket him. Hold on a second. Oh.
I'm going to guess that he had quite a bit of coin on him.
Yeah. I need to stealth away.
Say again.
Stealth away.
$23.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. Then let's go back. Give me a second. I gotta roll one more die. We submit. Continue.
Well, once I see him slide a hand, I'll like uh push Trumbull to pretend like I'm mad at him and say, "You should not do that," just to distract him.
1 second.
Or I don't know if that's
No, I'm just looking for something specific on my end. Okay, so Trumbull, I mean not Trumbull. Corman, you grab the bag, you pocket it. What did you roll on your stealth? And that's without guidance.
23.
23. Okay. Let me roll that. See if they catch it. Your movement. There are 2 of them there. I don't think they got there. No, they didn't get there, even with bonuses. Okay, so you see him come over and he like pulls out a dagger, bumps into the guy. The guy kind of pushes him away, or maybe not even that. Maybe he just like real quick puts the bag into his little satchel, sneaks away back around to you guys. Corman, you get to you guys, you have the bag. What are you doing?
But the snakes just killed the trader?
No,
Oh,
they were still haggling. He
oh,
the,
okay.
the trader had just agreed. Okay, I'll give it to you for what the price you want to pay. He just wanted to get rid of him, right?
Right. It's like, get out of here. Here's just give me the money
So
that you
now
have, and we'll get out of here. Okay. So you have their pocket, their purse.
Yeah, I walk
What do
up
you
there
do?
with my back to him. I just hold the purse up and shake it at the guys, show them that I've got it, and then I tuck it away.
Okay. So you guys run away?
No,
You guys walk away?
Just walk like
Okay.
normal.
yeah, it's
So you guys walk
just walk.
casually away. You hear the
Oh.
commotion, and as you look back, you see the one yelling at the other, like where, like pointing at his belt. And the guy's like, it was here. And it's not there now. So you guys pickpocketed them. Thieves.
So
What do you
while they're like
That's not
distracted.
bad. Yeah, that's not bad for the first time I've tried pickpocketing someone.
what do you say?
And I do say that to the group.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
What do you guys?
Yeah.
Um, while they're distracted and arguing, right? How many do we know that are captured?
You don't know how many people are
We
captured.
don't know.
Neither does, or
Yeah.
excuse me, you don't know that anyone's captured, and you don't know how many if there are. You don't have any
Is
of
it
that
is it
information.
is it could is it possible that they have captured people in this tent?
It is possible that they may have somebody in the tent. Yes, that is
It's also possible they might have prisoners still in the covered carts.
correct. And they have 3 carts.
But can we check the carts real quick?
Two of the carts are for sure empty. Zephyr. One of them is covered.
Okay, let me transform into something. I don't know what.
Uh-oh. Trumbull.
Trumbull, what do
Yay.
you want to just let things lie as they are and move the F on out of this here and get going? Or should we save some of these people? What do you want to do?
Well, I like to have a plan before we start doing things. And I think we need to know if there are people in the caravan somewhere. And the reason we really need to know that is because if we do know that, we can stop trying to get them to do something to us and attack them.
You want me to try to sneak over and check inside that covered
If
uh,
if you
cart?
if you can do that.
All right. Question is, do
I
you
can
want
try
to do
to
it?
I could try to stealth my way in there.
You want to do that?
I can transform you into a rat.
No, you don't need to.
All right. It is 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Broad daylight. 2 of them are arguing with the trader saying, I had the money, he's not. These 2 guys are over there now looking over to his 2 friends or to their 2 companions, like, what's going on? They leave the potato guy. They're walking over to what's going on over there. The 4 of you are over here talking about what you're talking about. where are we going from here? It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Daylight.
Well, you're gonna check one of the caravan, right? One of them. You said there's 3 other ones outside of that?
Yes.
Okay. Let's just kind of check the caravans and then come back and report to each other to kind of speed things up. I know
We could
splitting the
just
party's a
we
bad
could
thing, but
just
just let's look.
we could just pose as a group of adventurers that need a slave and ask them if they're selling.
We
Buy
just
them with their own
direct.
money.
Yeah, that's the plan. There you go.
I mean,
We could get the information at least
that'd
that
be the
way.
easy way to do it, right? Just be like, hey, I'll go get those guys. But yeah, we do need to see how many are there, right?
Or if any are there.
Mm-hmm.
We
So
don't.
Corman'll, you gonna go do one of the caravan? You're just gonna sneak over?
I can just try to
Is
sneak
it
over, especially if you guys can distract the guards and talk to them, asking if one of their carts is available to hire or for sale.
okay?
Trumbo, what do you think of the plan?
Well, it's probably the best thing that we can come up with.
I
You
honestly,
are
I
so
think
kind. Oh
I
my
think
gosh, Trumbo. You've been working the
Now, you
post
know,
office a long time, haven't you?
if they catch me, we're going to be in a fight.
why don't we just transform one of us into a spider? There's no way they can like, oh, a spider is spying on us. It's like,
No, but they
The
can catch.
last time you transformed me into something, I ended up with the foul taste of a demon in my mouth. I don't want to do that.
I mean,
So it's
Can you guys
2.
roll insight for me?
yeah,
Insight. Okay.
Sure.
Because this is adventurers, not a bunch of humans that have never done stuff like this before.
22.
No, that one wasn't so good. I rolled a 15.
So
I rolled a
Jacqueline has
24.
There you go. Trumbo
That's it.
and Jacqueline. 15. Okay. All right. So you want to figure out whether or not they're carrying slaves, and if they do, you want to save them. You already caused them to have this drama here in the town. There's 12 of them over at the camp. You can guess one of them, at least one of them is a caster. There's definitely some warriors there. Who knows if they have any robes? If you go in there in daylight and you get caught, yes, you're in a fight, but you're in daylight. The guards of the watchtower are right there. You're some strangers trying to rob a caravan, regardless of whether or not you agree with what they're doing. If they're following the law of the land, you could wind up in bigger trouble than just with these Wanti.
yeah.
So using that information, do what you want with it.
Well, would the guards not be there at night? What is
That-
the pointing
That
that
is not the point. That is not my point.
No,
It's
what
like I've
he's
been
saying,
saying,
it's
we want to make
we're
sure that
doing stupid shit right now.
we want it.
That's
Like I
not what
said,
I
we want to try to get them to make the first move. If they attack us, then we're probably in the clear with the town guards.
They will help us if they attack us, but
Maybe.
Trumbo, did you catch what I was trying to say to them?
Or
Well,
we go
Go
stay
ahead,
at the inn for the night and deal with it after dark.
Yeah, Trumbo, what were you gonna say?
well, that's what I was going to say, that we need to be a little more subtle about all of this.
Circumspect.
Yes, that's a good word.
It's not Diablo. You're not gonna get through this walk.
we can
Just walking
always do an good old ambush down the road
There's that too.
when they go out.
Which means
And-
you'll be heading west and Gilding Glades to the east.
Yeah. I mean, Killing Blade is to the north, right? Yeah, kind of
Northeast.
Yeah, if they're carrying slaves, they're heading back for Hollandath.
What's the plan, guys?
we're gonna see if they have anybody at all captured, right?
Probably best if we wait till after dark, which means going to the inn.
That
The
seems like
the
that
walking-
should be the plan.
Zephyr says, so they have slaves. There's always slaves here. We should just go.
Like I said, we could always try just giving one ding on the bell, see if any of these snake guys are carriers of the plague.
Sure.
Want to do that? Okay,
Grab it.
you do it.
Yep.
All right. So she pulls out the bell, and you're going to do the one that just destroys the plague, right? Not the other one.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You ring the
Just
bell.
a single ding.
Now, somebody roll me a d4.
Got it. 2.
Okay. So the guy who got robbed by Corman starts coughing, and he falls to his knees, and you can see he starts to retch up this black stuff that hits the ground. The merchant that was there working with them kind of like, what the hell is that? Backs off. And you can see some of the people in the crowd, going in amongst the stalls, stop and look like, oh my God. And you see this big glob of black stuff just on the ground, and then it just turns into black. And the creature just falls unconscious, and the 3 snake look around. The other 3 want to look around and pick up their friend, and they start heading to the west gate, running with their friend.
They broke a rule. They broke a law.
Which law did they break?
I know, but they're running, so they broke a law. I don't know. Why would they be running with the friend that's infected?
Well, he's not infected now. I do seem to recall something about these snake types can be carriers, but they don't. The plague doesn't kill them.
Correct. So what
We
does that
should-
mean?
The
Trumbull.
bell. Oh, yeah.
And I want Trumbull and Trumbull roll religion check. Jacqueline, I want you to roll a medicine check. This
Okay.
is all visual.
18.
14.
14. Okay. This has got to be part of some ritual that would have caused that to happen. Jacqueline, as was noted by Corman with his observation, you know that some people carry this thing, and they are, what are they called? Not they're carrying the vector, I guess, is what it is. And because they're carriers, that means that they can infect others with it. What was that,
Yep.
Zephyr?
No, it's,
Well,
we
then
should
even
go
more.
to the gate and
That means-
ring the bell there.
If they're running to that gate and they're trying to leave, was that what those are snake
Yep.
people, right?
Is it
Uh-huh.
was it the guy whose pouch I stole, the one that collapsed?
Yep.
So the ringing the bell would have purified the coinage if it had been infected that I picked off of him.
If it's in fact.
If it was, so it's
Correct.
it's not now.
I don't know. You want to look in your back?
Well,
Yeah,
it used to be
I'll open it up.
When you open it up, you see little pieces of ash within it.
Mm.
So I will carefully close the bag back up and toss it aside.
Now, the bag itself, within it, I'm going to tell you what's in there. That's what was in it. When you say toss it aside, where are you tossing it to?
Well, you said, yeah, I opened it up and it was full of ash.
Well, no, said it has pieces of ash within it.
But the ash is
Okay. In
what-
that case,
it's a
I'm going to inspect it. I'm going to see what else is in there if there's anything, because
Okay.
obviously I would be
That's-
able to feel from the outside if there was anything in there.
That's what you feel is the pieces of ash and plus the other 2 objects that I posted in the Discord.
Okay.
But-
Rather than trying to count it for right now, I'll just tie the pouch back up and put it in my backpack.
Perfect.
just to keep it out of the way and keep my hands free.
Perfect. Now, Mr. Trumbull and Dr. Jacqueline, or excuse me, Your Eminence Trumbull, and
Medic!
Dr. Jacqueline, you see that happened.
I mean, it seems like
Okay.
a window of opportunity to me. How many other people are going over there? Is anyone else noticing the drop? Anyone
I
else
mean,
noticing?
they
Hey,
see,
that
they
bell
see,
sounds
no, they
familiar.
see him, like, bleh, and then
Okay.
you see that.
How
How
are
many
the
people are running over there?
What,
is
Jacqueline?
is any
Sorry.
guard reacting to what happened?
Roll a d20.
Your camera is
A camera, what?
all over the place, but on you.
That's because I'm
There we go.
moving.
5.
5. No, in fact, at this point, it's lunchtime for them. They're not on duty.
Not
How
my
many
role
people
there.
are running over there?
What was that, Jacqueline?
How many people are running over there?
Just actually, nobody's gonna go over there and look at this stuff. They're just like, oh, what was that? Oh my God, that's gross.
No,
Ugh.
I mean that they ran off. You ran off to the west gate. How many people are now over there or headed that way
Just those
to have
4.
a tip off?
They're clearing the
Those
way for them.
3. I mean,
What 4, 3, one's being carried.
Okay. Now, with that ding of the bell, we know that it only works out to about 100 feet. So I'm guessing that outside the gate where their caravans set up their tent was outside of the range of that ding of the bell.
Correct. You're a quarter mile.
Am I correct?
You're a quarter mile away.
Guys, let's head to the gate.
yeah.
Right.
Well, I don't think we should like
Put the
we
bell
should
away
go
and let's head to the gate.
slowly, not like gathering
Oh, yeah.
attention, because like
Just
they will not
strolling.
like leave in 2 seconds. They'll
All right.
prep.
What with the roles that you have, Jacqueline and Trumbull, what can you guys surmise with what's going on?
Um, let's see.
They're starting shit with rituals and that they're infected. And they're a traveling infection.
The coin bag had ash.
Mhm.
This guy was infected. What do you guys surmise was happening?
They were going to use
Hold on.
infected coin.
Hold on.
Okay.
This is Trumbull and Jacqueline because they had
Okay.
that medicine roll and the
Mhm.
religion roll.
I mean, that's my summary. I'm thinking that that's what they're doing. They're traveling and they're infecting everybody.
There you go, Trumbull.
They're doing rituals.
Yeah, they're doing rituals, and they have at least one that was infected with the plague.
Yep.
Um,
Yes.
whether they are intentionally trying to infect people, I'm not so sure that we have enough information to say that. But I do think we need to see a little bit more about what they're doing and what's happening to make sure that that is not what they are doing.
Okay. So with that, Master Corman, what was it that you were saying?
Well, since I just opened up the pouch and there were flakes of ash, I'm guessing that some of the coins were set up to be spreaders to infect people. So as they paid for the stuff they were buying, they were also going to be infecting the merchants, who in turn would infect the grain or other materials they were trying to sell. And each time they sold it to somebody else, it would also infect them.
There you go. Now,
They're trying to spread it.
there you go.
There's no way this was accidental.
You guys are headed towards the gate, correct?
Yes.
When you get to the gate, you see the guards kind of scratching their heads as these guys had passed through. Beyond them, out in where they were camped out, you see them packing up, getting ready to take off. The guy that they had that threw up and passed out, nowhere to be seen. You think he might be in another, one of the wagons, kind of put away, whatever. When they
It's still going to take them some time to break down that tent and pack it up,
correct.
right?
When they start to take out you guys gonna stay and watch?
Yeah.
Okay. Staying and watching there at the gate, watching people coming in and out, doing their business and everything. They start to take out the large uh tent. You see this large Wanti, something you've never seen before. Multi-armed, um, very regal in appearance, and looking at one of them that's telling them what's going on, grabs him by the throat by one of his forearms, lifts him up, slams him into the ground, and roars at them, and they continue to break down the tent. When they break down the tent, you see that inside there are some humanoids in there, but there's maybe two or three, and they're dressed pretty gaudy. They're pressed pretty gaudy, but they have these heavy rings around them. There's three of them. So when you talk about quote unquote slaves, you get the sense that these are probably ones that have been around a while, and they're work for the big guy right here. I wouldn't call it work. I'd call it serve the big guy right here. So you know of three that are within this camp. They probably fought from the town to serve this big guy.
And the bell has
we
not
could try.
reached them.
Are you going to use the bell?
Yeah.
All right.
Give it another ring.
You
They're all
give it
within
a
range
ring?
now.
Okay. I'm
Can
gonna roll you an insight real quick. Or you guys are gonna roll an insight before you roll.
And it's like,
yeah. Could those ring around the neck type of thing be a magical something that doesn't let them
Having
affected?
come from
Crap.
Halath, you've seen this ring
No.
style from the town of, is it Airspur or Econex? One of those
I don't
two.
know.
Remember the Minotaur guy?
Yeah.
It's those style of rings.
So
Like-
he was so it's not magical, it's just
It's like, hey, you're an unpaid indentured servant.
okay, but no magic. Okay.
Yeah.
Very well.
There might be
We
magic.
I
ring the
rolled
bell?
20.
20. If you ring it, they're gonna be, they're gonna know where it came from.
But they're lawful. They will not attack us. We're just ringing a bell, right?
Depends. The law can be twisted in a lot of different ways, right?
We just rang a bell. What are you talking
Well,
I mean, give the bell to Trumbull, and he can post like a cleric with the bell.
Oh yeah, we did that in the other town.
that's right.
Yep.
Why don't you do it, Zephyr?
I don't look like a cleric.
No.
How about it, Trumbull?
sure, if you want to give me the bell.
Okay.
Make it look like you're praying.
And I'll follow him and play the part.
Okay. So, Trumbo, I want you to do performance and then ring the bell.
Okay, performance.
Guidance, buddy. She just like, here you go. Poof.
Can I
Ding.
can I knee and assist Trumbull by kneeing like when he does it?
So you want to be an acolyte of his?
Yes.
I want you to roll disguise.
Disguise?
you're gonna
What's
have-
disguise?
Aren't you going to change your clothes? Make yourself look like an acolyte? Because you don't look like an acolyte,
That would be an
right?
Perform-
No,
Well-
he'll look like a recent convert.
There you go. So you want him to look like a recent convert. All right.
Yeah.
So you're going to be performing as well?
Performance is it?
Roll performance, senor. If you
Okay.
if you get up higher than a 15, I'm gonna give Trumbo a advantage.
23.
Trumbo, you're at advantage.
Okay, so roll performance again.
At advantage plus a D4.
Oh my god.
I already rolled. My first roll was a 19.
That's good.
Now where is
Second
now
roll.
this? Okay,
Which one's better?
I can't get the guy. I can't get this thing to work now.
Let me see. Let's see if it came up.
Hold
Wow.
on.
What do you need to work?
Oh, here we go. A D4. Roll. plus 4. So my first roll was a 19, plus 4 is 23.
Okay. Yeah, the second roll was bad. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Real bad.
23, you come out, bring out your dad.
hmm
And then you
He
ring the bell.
is who Domine.
The bell rings. Okay. Over in that group of four, one of them, he throws up
Okay.
and he then passes out. And the guy is livid. What the hell is that? And looks back at you, and you swear his eyes narrowed, and he nods and he points in your general direction, and he tells
hmm
them that he basically ushers them, with hand motions and in their language to hurry up. And as the guards watch and look down, like, what the hell's now that about?
hmm
Not quite sure. They're on alert. Well, it's because they know something's up. And they're in a hurry to get out of there now.
So he's telling them to hurry up and finish backing everything up.
Correct. Get out of there.
None of the necked guys exploded or anything, right?
No. Just another one of their snakes.
You said another one of their
That was,
snakes.
he was the only other one, right?
Correct.
Out of their entire group who are all within range.
Two of them.
How many are they now that we see the entire thing?
10.
10.
10 are still active as they're trying to get out of camp, get out of Dodge. One of them, yeah, two of them are now being thrown. Now, the covered cart, they pulled it open, and you could see different barrels and crates and stuff, and they just tossed them in there and then covered it back up. The other two crates are empty. You can guess that those were for the potatoes in the crates.
Okay.
Where do you guys go from here?
So we know what this cart has on it. What about the other one?
I just told you.
Yeah,
The other
yeah, the other
four?
two,
Oh,
I told
the
you
other
that
two
thought
empty
they
were
were
probably to
on that.
carry whatever foodstuffs they were able to buy with their tainted coin.
Mhm.
Okay.
And one of
So I'm
them,
betting that if they had any more of that tainted coin or whatever it was in the one pouch, that's all been affected by the bell too.
Mhm. And the
I
other
think
one
we
must
have
have been,
successfully thrown a wrench into their works.
yeah, they're not happy. So what did it tell you
So
about these guys?
they're working
Nice.
for that fat pig of a demon. Notice I'm not naming him out loud.
What's the guy with 4 or 5 whatever arms doing?
He's hard to get him to hurry up and get out
He's
hell
gotta
out of
get-
here.
I
All right.
think we've already affected their plans. They can't spread the infections. At least this
Yeah.
group can't. Let's get on the road and start heading back up to Gilding Glade.
Yeah.
All of you reset your inspiration as if you have a inspiration in your character.
Oh,
I-
really?
Yes, you guys gain inspiration.
Nice.
Yay!
That's not an additional to human inspiration, right?
I
Do I
wonder
get
how
a
that
GM
works.
Sam inspiration too?
Hold on. Yes. So you'll have
Nice.
your human inspiration plus 1. Okay.
It would be really nice if you could, like, at a distance, turn somebody into like another thing, right? So if those guys on the caravan,
Zephyr
right?
can.
Hold on. If they're in a circle, like their necks are in circles, the what do you call it? Collar.
Mhm.
If you turn them or one of them into a mouse temporarily, they'll poof, get out of the circle and scurry under something and then be able to get away, and then you can turn him back into a human afterwards and he's free.
Wow.
I can
Wouldn't
do
that
a
have been-
very noticeable spell to do
That
that.
would have been
one.
so great if you guys would have waited till it was dark,
Mhm.
snuck into the camp, find out if there are humans in here, and then you see them, and then do what you
Release them.
just said and then release them, but that didn't happen. This is where we are.
I only have one slot for that.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Mm.
You at least save one.
Or
Anyway,
enlarge, reduce kind of thing. Can you make a person like real small?
you can do
Never,
that.
yeah, I don't
One
have
size
that.
smaller.
Well,
Yeah,
almost.
Great. Can we do a break here?
yeah,
Uh,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Seems like a good time for it.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Sounds good.
What's your next step in these next 30 minutes?
go
we're in
to
the
Think-
rooms now.
We're just gonna hit the road.
go to the ruins.
Okay. Let's do this. All right. So, well, you're here. The caravan's getting ready to go. You just let them go.
Yeah,
right. So you head
We're
out the
good.
east gate. You head towards the ruins. Oh, Lord. Okay. Quítate. Where's my map? All right. Damn flies. Okay. It's a 1 day walk. All right. Okay. Here to here. Yeah, 1 day. All right. Somebody roll me a D10.
Someone got it?
Rolling. 10.
Okay. Hold on. I get to look up a map. Quítate. This thing. Okay, there's a road there. You guys are off the road. You're near the beach. Okay. That's not
Hmm.
it. Huh?
No, no.
Find the appropriate map. That's underwater. I don't want underwater. You guys don't want to be underwater, right? Not Jacqueline, of course, for sure.
No.
Right, you. What do you think this is going to happen, Mr. Trumbull? You don't ever get to pick anything.
What's gonna happen?
But something's going to happen. What do you think is going to happen?
We're not gonna be underwater. That's not gonna happen.
Exactly. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Plus 1 to that.
Don't want to do that. You know what? This might work. Okay, here we go. All right. Da-da-da-da. As you guys are going across the coast turns to the northwest for a bit. You know, the land can do its weird things. So it kind of comes like this and then cuts northwest before it's like a little bay here. Let's call it that. As you're traveling across, come here. It's not what I mean. All right. You see some flotsam ahead of you. You see the remains of a docks. Again, some more flotsam. This looks like an old shack with not a shack. It was either used to create nets or to dry fish within. And then two little shacks here. This is probably where the boats and the fishing gear was kept, and this was like actual residence. Show me on the map how you guys are approaching this area.
Where are we coming from?
The bottom right. You're heading to the northwest.
Something like this.
Bottom west, where the mouse is.
Yep.
Um. Right that line.
Show me a marching order.
I'll go first.
I'll go second.
I'll be third.
Okay. So that puts Corman in the back. Right. What's your Jacqueline? Jacqueline, what is your passive?
Nice shit. Should say corn up front. Come on, stop it. Get out of here. Passive, they're 12
Okay.
for best.
Okay. Find All right. What is your passive, Mr. Zephyr?
50.
Okay. And then what about you, Trumbull?
19.
Okay. And I know yours is 30, so I'm good. All right, now,
No, 21.
stop it. It's 30. You know it is. All right, here we go.
Just because I had a plus 11 on my rolls.
Whatever. All right. So it's a base of 11, okay? Here. Okay. Jacqueline, as
What?
you're moving forward, the sand in front of you doesn't look right. You get to where the flotsam is there on the right, just before the fish sack. Fish shack. Fish set slash net shack. That's the very first building there. What do you do?
That's a trap. There's no step there. It's like quicksand or something's gonna fall through. Something's going on. What do I see if I push my staff there? Like, does it crumble beneath my feet?
Okay,
You said the thing doesn't
your
look right.
staff goes through what looks
Uh-huh.
like when you go, it punches a hole through it. What do you do through the ground there?
Does it fall through?
It's just
Or
like you go like that with your staff, and it pokes a hole into the sand there, and you see sand kind of just flowing down
oh,
into the hole.
so I'll like keep poking around to see when it doesn't fall through. So there where would be
Okay. So that
passage.
whole 10 by 5 area, so in front of where you're
Uh-huh.
walking from the flotsam to the edge of the where the grass is, that
Uh-huh.
sand grass, that whole area there is indeed there's a pit there.
Okay, so we're gonna
It's
avoid the
covered by
pit.
some kind of a stitched what's it called? It's covered by a wicker cover. Yeah, wicker cover.
Wicker.
Yeah.
Does it look, and this may be a silly question, but does it look any particular make? Is it
Do you walk up and push the sand away?
a Wanty type style? Do I know anything like
Well,
that kind of thing?
I'm asking you. You need to investigate it. So are you going to push it with
Yes.
your staff? So roll
Yeah.
investigation. Zephyr behind her. You see Jacqueline poke a hole there. Hey, don't step there. And she pokes a hole. Sand comes through,
Right.
and she comes over, starts moving the things around. What do you do, Zephyr?
I'm gonna investigate too.
Okay, so you walk over to help her. Mr. Trumbull, right behind her. What are you doing?
Now looking a little more carefully at the ground to see
Okay.
if there's any other spots that are like that.
Okay. While you're doing that, Corbin, you see your friends. You see what's going on in front of you. What do you do?
I asked Zephyr, hey, where's Umbra?
He hasn't called him back yet.
I haven't called. I'll call. I will call him back.
Okay, so as you're calling him back, she's poking a hole in there. Trumbull's looking around. Zephyr, Corbin, finish it. That's verbal. What are you doing as far as
I'm also looking around, looking.
okay. Looking towards to the southwest. Okay, she's poking. Calls Umbra is over there. And then what was your total investigation?
20.
20. Okay.
Can I
So you
roll?
move the thing and you see there's a pit there with a bunch of spikes. The
Spike.
From the left, you see that the sand explodes and these several creatures stand up. And they're
Damn.
starting to pull from where the green area is. Hold on. So I'm gonna draw some stuff so you guys can stay with me. So this is your pit. Okay. Jacqueline's here. Jacqueline is there. Ah, that's a terrible J. 1, 2, 3. This is Jacqueline. Zephyr, Trumbull, Cormand. And the sand here starts to explode as these several snake-like creatures come up. Not hard to find you. We will be going into initiative. That's going to put us past 11:30. Is that a good place to start for next week?
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I think it's going to put you past 12:30, right?
Correct.
Senor Argentina. So we got a battle next week, guys.
All right.
I want to show you something.
Fun
Maybe.
stuff.
Espérate.
Kick
Okay,
butt.
para que entiende, okay? Because, you know, it's blurry, but I have it ready. So next week, just saying.
Okay.
Oh, man. All right. You guys have fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. I
Yep.
need 2 minutes of your time. First, the drawer involved. Do we agree?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The Wantier involved. Do we agree?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
This is the demon plague. Do we agree?
Yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
There's a connection there. Somehow, right?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
See, the camera's going closer to me. There's several points of interest. The coast here, the Vilhon Reach, we know, right? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Underneath Allegan, Mr. Corman, right?
Yeah.
That's why you were under there. We know Moharand is a source, right?
Yes.
That Spire is
Yep.
important. Okay,
Yes.
so what I've done is just condensed all of your, well, plus the Wanti being involved, they have a home not too far from here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I've just condensed all the stuff you guys were thinking down to here. And then I'm gonna let you run with that. You're not
Yeah,
going
so-
the wrong direction. I'm not saying that. I'm just kind of just bringing the walls in a little bit so that we're not.
In other words, basically you're confirming we're pretty much on the right course for the moment.
Right. What?
For the moment.
For the
I mean, I think going create us a second bell is important.
it
but
is.
we
It's
could-
not. I didn't say it was wrong.
No, I'm just planning, strategizing out loud. So we could do the ruins first, get the second bell, and I mean, if the ruins don't show up enough information about the UNT's involvement, we could go back. I mean, their city's not too far away from where we are, so we
Right.
could go back and get more information.
I mean, that kind of helped condense it a little bit. But I will say this: you're level 14.
Currently, yeah.
Putting that out there. All right, that's almost tier 3 or tier 4. That is tier 4. You're almost tier 5.
No,
So-
is that tier 4? There's 4 tiers, right?
Thought there was
Tier
5.
1, 2, 3, 4. No,
So it's 5, 5, 5. I thought it was 4, 5
no, it's
through
4.
8.
It's 4 tiers. It's 1 through
It can't be
5,
1 through 5. That's too
6
high.
to
Anyway,
1.
either
1
way,
to, uh,
you're level 14. Let's say it that way. It's
Okay.
you're probably right. I'm not arguing with that. I'm just saying you're
Yeah.
level 14. It's just throwing that out there.
It's at some point in time between Amar and here, I would have pulled that pouch out and counted out how much was in there.
You want to do that?
Yeah, real quick. I'm
Can't
just
say.
gonna pour it out on the ground and
Can't
see
say.
what's there.
You're right. Tier 1 goes till level 4. Then
Okay.
tier 2 goes 5 to 10. Tier 3, 11 to 16. Tier 4, 17 to 20.
Sonia.
Hmm?
Oh, not Sonia.
Yes,
Corman of con save.
we killed the virus in the coin.
I said con save.
19.
Okay. So, when you open it up, something pops up. You pull your face away, and your nose gets real sniff, kind of cough a little bit, then it stops. Okay, so you avoid the trapped bag. Now, within the bag, where's it at? Go on, reach. Okay, there you go.
Oh my, holy cow.
Okay. I'll take a
Everybody,
little water and rinse them all off and then throw them into party inventory.
there you go. Okay, guys.
Okie doke.
I'm thinking
Okay.
you should just retire, go far east, down to Cologne.
We
let these
we
Westerners
don't need
deal
to
with
go
it.
anywhere. We have that rod that takes us to a paradise.
Well,
Yeah.
We just go to paradise, right?
yeah, there's that. There's that. All right, guys. Have a good one. Be safe, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Cormier, are you adding that?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I will see you tomorrow, Trumbull. Sonia, and yeah, also Sonia. But either way, Melissa picked a character. And
Nice.
I'll see you guys Corman and Headman, I'll see you next week. All right, bye,
Right.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.